Shalom, shalom. It's G.o.Y. We never tell a lie. And today I'm here at one of the community gardens. There's a lot of, they have some good herbs. I don't even know if they know what they have here. There's a lot of good herbs here. And right now with the situation going on with the corona epidemic, I want to show some of you guys the type of things that I drink as far as teas. I want to show you the type, some of the herbs and things that I know about. Being a holistic healer, growing up, just dealing with homeopathic medicine. So I'm just going to get right to it. Shabbat Shalom also. It's a happy Sabbath. So I'm just going to get right into it. First thing we have here is, I know a lot of y'all probably heard of echinacea. So I'm going to show you the echinacea. Give me a second here. Okay, so right here, right, we got echinacea, right? You might see it in the store spelled with an E-U-C-H. They have it in the capsule form. So there's different forms of it. This also grows wild, so you can find this wild too. But this one is obviously has been planted. You see the purple flower on it, okay? Echinacea, the properties, the health benefits of echinacea is it's great for your thyroids. It is a preventive medicine. Most of the things I'm gonna show you here right today, these are not things like, you know, cures for diseases, all right? These are preventives so you don't catch diseases, so you don't get sick, okay? These are the type of things you can take daily. A lot of people always ask me, well, what's the dosage? There is no overdosing on nature, okay? You can't overdose on nature. That's one thing I want to say. A lot of people, they're so used to dealing with the Edomite system of the medical system. They want a dosage, how much is too much, da-da-da. You can't overdose on nature, okay? Nature is nature for a reason. The more you eat, the better it could be for you, all right? Now, I'm not saying every single thing on that's natural is like that, but the things I'm going to show you, you can't overdose on, okay? Now, you can even cook with this. A lot of people don't know a lot of these herbs you can cook with. If you don't want to make a tea, if a lot of y'all bake chicken, soups, things like that, you could drop this echinacea in your soups, your baked chicken and things like that, okay? This one is a purple crown echinacea. You can see the leaf. I'll get a little closer for you so you can really see what I'm looking at here. All right? Beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay? So, this is the type you would drink this maybe in the morning when you wake up. Definitely when you go to sleep. I like to take a lot of my medicinal medicines when I go to sleep because the body's at rest. And when the body's at rest, for example, when you have a flu, you feel tired, you want to sleep. That's because the body knows that's how it heals. The body needs all the energy it can get for healing purposes. So that's why a lot of times when we catch flus, we want to get tired. That's a natural thing that the body's tells us to do, because it needs all the energy it can muster up to heal whatever the ailment is that you have. Okay? All right, Israel, I'm gonna go to something else right now. All right, so here's your sage right here. Now, sage is great. You cook it good with chicken, definitely chicken. Your lamb, you can use it on your lamb. Okay, it's a great. It's good at dealing with lowering your blood pressure. It's good at basically just keeping away the common colds. You see, the thing about preventive medicine is something that you do every day. All right, it's something that you do every day. You either cook with it every day, you drink it every day, and this is how it keeps you healthy. Okay, and a lot of times, a lot of problems with Israel is that we have a problem with consistency, even in this word. Okay, we'll start out gung-ho, you know, doing our thing, okay, and then we'll fall off, right? We'll fall off. Something will happen, and we'll just fall off. Something else will be more important. We like to, you know, sometimes our priorities is all effed up, messed up, all right? So sage, like I said, This is what I would cook with my chicken, my lamb, any meats you could think about. It's great for the neurapses, the neurotransmitters in the brain. It's also, like I said, it's something. Oh, chicken soup, right? So when you make a nice soup, when you're sick, you add the sage in there. Add your sage in there. So I'm telling you, like, what to put this stuff in that you might eat every day. Okay, and how, and the healing properties of it. Because all these things have minerals in it also, and the body needs minerals. So all herbs carry minerals that the body needs also. Okay, you can look at the leaf. Look at the leaf. You see, got a little kind of hairy, bumpy. Has a very pungent odor. You can tell sage out of anywhere. I mean, when it's burning, you can definitely tell it, but you can tell it out of anywhere. Okay. And then one of my favorite herbs I love to cook with also, and you could also put it in tea, but I love cooking with it with my meats, my lambs, my chicken, is thyme. All right, so here's thyme. Yes, sir, it's thyme. Thyme also is another herb that's a great preventive herb, dealing with preventive medicine. Okay, a lot of people, when I notice when they cook, they don't even add herbs to their food. The furthest they go is salt and pepper. All right, you got to go a little bit beyond salt and pepper. You know, the Most High said all these herbs and these greens are here for you. They're food for you. You know, all these things are plants. Okay, and a lot of this stuff grows natural in the wild, depending on where you are. Okay, so I recommend put this in. Let's see, what the type of things that you like in the morning. You can even put things like this. You can add it to certain additives to your foods. You can add it to, like I said, you could drink this. You can make this to a tea. And the flowers and everything is edible. It's not just the part, everything. The flowers and everything is edible. Okay. Now I'm gonna jump right into another one of my herbs that I like to use. And this is I like to use this more as a garnish. But I drink this as a tea. Okay, it's called lemon balm. All right, let's get close up on it. It's a lemon balm. Now, lemon balm is just what it sounds like. Has a lot of vitamin C in it. It deals a lot with the brain. It also deals a lot with the thyroid. All right, I know a lot of Israelite, you know, the women especially, they go to these Edomite doctors or doctors from other nations. Don't have to be Edom, just doctors from other nations, and they tell them they have thyroid issues instead of telling them they have eating issues based on how you eat. Now, we all know the scriptures give you a diet. It's a very specific diet. Okay, so lemon balm is something that you can make with a tea that helps you with whoever has thyroidism. It's an astringent, because we know Dr. Sebi, you know, I'm gonna use him because he's very popular, you know, R.I.P. You know, I hope he's sitting up in the kingdom right now. He would tell you that the disease is, the number one disease is mucus. As a matter of fact, that's the only disease there is. And I'm going to concur with that. So anything I show you, the number one property, the things I'm going to show you, these natural things, is that it cuts mucus. It cuts mucus. Most flowers, most greens have astringents in it. Cutting agents, all right? Even the acid that are in these herbs, because lemon balm does have a different kind of acids, neuralic acid, esoteric acid. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Okay, I'm not here to pronounce things. I'm just telling you they have, but these are good acids, because I know I did hear one time the body doesn't need any acid. The body does need some acid. Matter of fact, the body produces acid. So clearly it needs acid if the stomach produces it to break down food. Because we all know mucus gets built up through what? The digestive system and lack thereof. So your digestive system isn't doing the right thing, isn't going through the body correctly, kind of like a car. You know, if you know anything about cars, you know the cars, they have, you know, the exhaust system where all the smoke comes out. So think about the exhaust system like, you know, where the stuff come out, right? So if the exhaust system is not working right in the car doesn't run right. You know, if the smoke and the carbon monoxide and all that isn't coming out the back of the car, then the the check engine light is going to be the next thing to come on. So a lot of you Israel's check engine light is on and y'all don't even know. I mean, your check engine light on your body is on. All right? But you know what's gonna let you know? This coronavirus. It's gonna let you know you gotta check engine light. Or flu seasons. If you're getting sick a lot every year, you know, these are the things that tell you to check engine light. It's not just the corona, it's any flu. It's not just the Kung Fu flu. Shout out to G.o.Y, who I took that from Kung Fu flu. That thing was funny. That was fun. I had to use that. Okay, now here we are. This is right here we have something that some of y'all probably familiar with. Okay. This is a mint. Okay, now mint, we all know it is of the family, a vapor family, right? When I say vapor, a vapor family, it deals with the respiratory system, right? Now we all know we drink mint tea. I drink mint tea every day. Why? Because it opens up your breathing. It opens up your breathing. Okay, so I definitely recommend mint as part of your daily intake because it opens up your breathing. You can smell what mint does for the body. Okay. It's kind of like anybody ever heard of eucalyptus? Same thing. It has those same kind of properties. Okay, it's great for the blood, and also another thing, greens are great blood cleaners. When I say astringent, and I say and disease is mucus, and mucus thickens up, it clogs the blood up. It makes the blood flow slower. That's why you might get tired. Okay, it can cause pockets in your body, which some come as cysts, right? Some people might call them cysts, pockets of mucus. And once those pockets of mucus, you can pop them and actually pus will come out. Actual mucus will come out. Okay, so anybody ever had cysts or tumoroids, things like that, all these type of things help prevent those issues. Okay, particularly women, because women, for some reason, they rely a lot on their doctors or the other nation's doctors to tell them about their body because they don't know a lot about their bodies. Okay, so I'm here to inform you about your body, what you need. So this is mint. See the leaf here? Okay. Man, that thing smells good. Oh, it smells good. Mint. So I already showed you the lemon balm tea. You can even mix the match. You can mix the mint and the lemon balm and make a lemon balm mint tea. Okay? And like I said, all this stuff right here, especially in these times with all the sickness and whatnot, when actually, you know, they blowing up the flu symptoms like crazy. I mean, a lot of people don't even want to go to the doctor. They don't want to be, they don't want to be diagnosed as being positive for corona. Get quarantined. I had a family member already who got quarantined. He was in college. One of his college friends was from Italy, and because he was around him, they had to quarantine him. So you're guilty by association. So the things I'm telling you, please tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell whoever, tell people you're close to, listen, drink this type of stuff. I know it might be new for a lot of y'all. Y'all haven't been doing it. I used to waking up, going to McDonald's, getting your coffee and your English muffin, your egg McMuffin or egg McStuffing, like I like to call it. You know what I'm saying? And that's your morning thing. How about change it up a little bit, man? Get up, have some mint tea. Okay, I know it might sound a little bougie, but hey, it is what it is. There's a reason why those people who sound bougie are drinking that. Okay, and have some mint tea or put some lemon balm in it. And this is stuff you can grow in your backyard. You don't need, even if you're in the city. And I like these herbs because you see they don't need much room to grow. So even if you're in the cities, okay, you don't need a lot of room to grow this. You don't have to have a huge forest. Okay, you can grow this either in your house. You can grow this type of stuff in your apartment, on top of your buildings, right on your window ledge, Okay, so we have the sage here, the cooking, what you cook with. Okay, it's a great cleanser. It's used as a lot of people use it for spiritual cleansing too. A lot of spiritual cleansing sage is used for. It's dried out and burned. But as far as using it when it's fresh, like I said, it's great to use for when it's cooked. And I mean, it just makes the food taste magnificent. You would be surprised. Oh my God, the food taste. You could taste the difference when you add sage to your chicken than when you don't. You know, it's kind of like bay leaf. Bay leaf is another miracle herb that I like to call it. You could taste the difference when you add it and when you don't. Okay. All right. So let's go to the next herb. Let's go to the next herb. So we had the echinacea, which a lot of y'all heard of through the capsules and all that. Okay, you have the echinacea, you got the mint, right here. You got the sage. I'm showing y'all the leaves so y'all can hopefully recognize these things. You got thyme. Thyme is always grown like this. It always looks like this. Okay. You got the lemon balm. And it actually smells like lemon, y'all. If y'all could smell it, if you could actually smell it, take a piece off here. Sometimes you just rub it together like that, break up a little bit of selenoids in there. Smells like lemon. If y'all could smell it, it smells like lemon fresh, like you done, you wash the dishes with that lemon fresh scent. That's what it smells like. Okay, so let's go into some other herbs. All right, so next thing I'm gonna take a look at is I found some Swiss chard here too. Now, for those who don't know, Swiss chard is in like it's in the green family: spinach, kale, bok choy, all those different type of greens. But Swiss chard is almost like, okay, anybody eat beets? Beets are a root; they grow underground. So on top you'll see the leaf. It's almost like the beet leaf, which I eat also. I don't throw nothing away. When I get beets, I eat the beets. I eat the leaf, the everything. All right. So this is some Swiss chard. Let me show y'all right now what it look like. This is all right. If you see the red, okay, you see the red stem there. That's Swiss chard. Okay, and that's very, very good. That's also a very good blood cleanser. So when Dr. Sebi told you that, disease is 95% mucus, he wasn't lying. So most of the things you're going to eat, and here we have some dill, okay? Now, dill grows natural in a lot of places. You always see dill because it always looks like almost like I don't want to say Christmas tree, but it looks like it has some pine almost, but it smells like pickles. If you were to smell your pickles, remember how pickles, that's what it smells like. It's not, and it grows wild a lot of places. Now, dill you can add to your salad, right? Dill can't add everything because the taste is so powerful. You can't really add it, but you can add it to salad. And it's great, like I said. It's a great astringent. It's a great immune system builder. Mostly everything I told you here is immune system builders. When the Most High talks about the scriptures about the plants, the greens, he's talking about your immune system because he understands what's happening out here. He knows all things, man. You think he don't know about these diseases? He speaks about it through all the scriptures. Diseases and plant and famine. Okay, so he knows about this. So this is Swiss chard right here. Excuse me, not Swiss chard. This is dill. Get a close up on it. All right. That's how dill looks. Get a close up on the Swiss chard. Okay. You can grow these things. They don't take that long to grow. All right, we even have some carrots here. It's your carrots. Okay, we all know carrot is high in vitamin A. Okay, we learned that from when we was little. Okay. A lot of times they have this type of stuff at a community garden. If you know a community garden, hey, sometimes take some time out, man, and go, and go take a look at what they got going on. Go take a look at what they got going on. Okay, here's another green we have. Some more greens. Okay, so a lot of people, they take you and show you their greens, but they don't tell you what they're good for. All right, and a lot of this stuff grows wild in the wild, believe it or not. Right here we have some. That might not be. Almost looks like wild lettuce here.